So hi, I'm Denise, and we're here today with Rick Tourgee.
Rick Tourgee.
Oh my gosh, Rick Tourgee. Put that on the outtakes. Thank you for doing this today, Rick.
No problem.
Yeah, so you've had quite a transformation over the last 3 years, and one of our hopes is to let people understand how that happened a little bit. So you want to talk about a little of your story?
Well, I started 2.5 years ago in sincerity. I made up my mind I was going to do it, and this time I stuck with it. Changed my diet dramatically, going to the gym every day, sometimes twice a day.
Mm-hmm. Great. And I want people to see, just because I'm like that, the transformation that he's made.
Yeah, that was from June of 2012.
Yeah, so 3 years ago.
And here we are, June of 2015.
Yeah, so a lot of changes inside and out.
75 pounds.
Wow. That's
75 pounds.
That's.
I was 245 pounds there. Now I'm around 170.
Wow. Amazing. A couple of things about how that happened. Can you say anything around that?
Well, definitely changed my diet, but I was ready to do something different. I wanted to lose the weight, and the more and more I did it, the more and more I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know, going to the gym. Before, I would eat cheeseburgers at lunchtime, big omelets at breakfast, big dinners of pasta and pizza, dessert. Now my typical meal is egg beaters, oatmeal for breakfast, 8 ounces of lean protein at lunch, maybe a snack of almonds in the afternoon and a protein shake, and at dinner, lean protein, no carbohydrates, and a vegetable.
That's so clear. And here's the part that I want people to get. Like, do you feel deprived?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
1 day a week I do splurge.
Yeah.
And I'll have the cheeseburger or the pizza and dessert. But the other 6 days I don't feel like a craving for that food.
No. And that's the thing that's hard for people to believe, that they won't have to feel miserable.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, because we had the famous blue cheese story, which I'm going to make much shorter this time. Rick and I were working together, and you were trying to make some changes.
Yeah, you said make some small changes. So I went to a restaurant, ordered a blue cheese salad.
Yes, and we talked about it. And what we found out is that it was actually a really large portion, tons of dressing.
Tons of dressing, croutons.
Lots of cheese, croutons, yeah. And so you were actually not doing yourself any favors.
No.
And even though you were making a change, that kind of irritated you at the time.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Because what did you realize?
It wasn't enough of a change.
And that there had to be more.
Had to be more.
Yeah. So you went away for about 6 months, and then you made up your mind. And
went away for 6 months. Then December 4th, 2012. I don't know what flipped in my head, but something made me do it.
Yeah. And you haven't stopped since.
Haven't stopped, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love it now.
It shows, yeah. You look healthy and really happy. And
very
you
happy.
Worked with 3 or 4 other trainers, one of which was Chris Silva near the end. Yeah. So you've done this your own way. Yeah. So what would you
learned a lot.
You did.
Learned a lot.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing it with people. So what would you tell someone that's trying to do this?
Be honest with yourself. Figure out what your goals are and stick with it.
Yeah.
And stick with it.
That's great. And I would just add to that, like, get a little support in there.
Oh, you definitely need a support system.
Yeah.
Definitely need a support system.
That's great. Well, really, congratulations. I said that already, but I mean it. It's clear that life is different for you.
Very different.
And you made it happen.
And I'm loving it.
Yeah. So you've inspired us, and yay.
Yay.
Yeah, I know, right? So we're going to say goodbye to Rick, and thanks for doing this.